pretty impressive way to bounce back. Do you feel though this week you'll get a bit more of an accurate guide of exactly where you're at?
Yeah, well, I think it was important for us to come out and play the way we did on the weekend. But like you said, they don't get any easier in this weekend. I think it's top shelf what we're going to get dished up, and we're looking forward to that. Another really good test for us, and a test that we bring what was probably missing round one.
There's a lot of people talking about brutal draws for other teams, but your next 6 weeks is pretty challenging.
Yeah, it is. I think looking across the board for all the top probably 4 or 6 teams from last year, it's interesting, and that's probably why the ladder is the way it is at the moment. And the good teams, the top sides from last year, are coming against each other now, and it makes for a pretty exciting draw. But like you said, a challenging block of 4 weeks for us. But I think we'll just look at this week and we'll take it, as they say, 1 week at a time.
A few big injury concerns this week, obviously with Daniel Wells and Nick Del Santo. What's the latest on those guys?
Yeah, I think we're still unknown a little bit, to be honest. I think Del will catch up with a specialist this week. Wellesley, we're really hopeful will play. So, we'll probably know more in the next couple of days.
And who do you think would be the leading contenders to replace Nick if he is forced out?
Yeah, we've got a number of guys. The depth's really good that you'll know. Basnak went out of the side, so he'd obviously be in contention. There's a number of other guys, but I think we'll just wait and see how it plays out with Nick.
Brad was saying after the game, obviously pleased with the performance against the Lions, but felt that you still had more to, I suppose, prove to redeem yourself after the Crows loss. Is that how the playing group feels?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think we'll redeem ourselves from that performance in 1, 2 or even 4 weeks' time. It's what we do for the remainder of the season. And like we said, a really good challenge this week for us, as is the next few weeks and the remainder of the year. So, look, we're not going to get too carried away with the win, and just like we didn't get too down on the loss, we just take out of what we needed to improve. Spoke about it, had a really good discussion last week, bounced back, and we'll continue to do that for the remainder of the season.
Must be happy with your first couple of weeks, or did you take new players time to adjust to a unit like this, and you've shown it pretty good?
Yeah, I felt pretty good. I think the whole pre-season's been a positive for myself. The boys have been great. The club's been fantastic the way that they've been able to ensure that I fitted in the right way. I think it helps having a good pre-season, being out on the track, and yeah, as long as I can contribute and play the role that the team wants me to, along with Wadey as well up forward, hopefully we can add something. Oh yeah, it'll be a fierce contest. I haven't been part of the last 3 performances, so I'm not sure how that'll go. But Port, I think we touched on the draw. They've had a pretty tough draw, so they've played really well. If anyone saw the game on Saturday night, would know that was probably one of the games of the season, and the pressure was right up from both sides. So we're under no illusions that they're going to come out firing. Win-loss is irrelevant coming into games like this. So we're the same, and we look forward to the challenge.
Is there any one lesson, Shaun, that you took out of the Crows loss that can sort of carry you through this next sort of tough part of the draw?
Oh, I think it just proves that it doesn't matter who you are, if you're not on, and we've seen that across all the games at the start of this season, and you only got to be down a couple of percent, and it makes you look way off. And the pressure, not just that game, but I've watched a few games this year, and it's amazing the pressure that's gone to in the AFL across the board, and the side that brings the heat and brings the pressure on the ball and the opposition that come away with the wins, and we weren't able to do that round 1. We were able to do that last week, and we look forward to the challenge of doing that again this week.
Is that a mindset thing, getting yourselves in a frame of mind to bring that sort of heat, as you're saying?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, mindset, and then just a willingness to do it. Work rate as well to be able to get there and put that pressure on. So all the things that we spoke about last week, and we need to bring this week as well.
So do you feel even in the last 6 months the pressure from last season to this season's gone up another cop across the competition?
I think across the competition it has, yeah. I don't think there's a side that hasn't been able just to cruise across the line this year. And in other years you'd probably pencil in a few wins for teams, and it's just not the case this year. And like I said, it makes it for a pretty exciting season. But also, every game's important, and every game is an opportunity for a team to win. So yeah, pressure's up, and we'll just see how long that can last through the year.
Jonathan Brown's highlighted what he says is a health and safety concern for the AFL about the Etihad surface, particularly the turf, the grass mix artificial turf. Do you have some views on that?
Not really. I haven't noticed it, but I know what you mean around the boundary line. It's just for me to comment. I haven't come into any troubles with it at all, so the surface looks pretty good.
Beautiful.
Cheers.
Thanks, Steve.